AB's Ageless Beauties. This is the lady, and I wanted to come in and talk about something that's very personal, and that is domestic violence, domestic abuse. And I know you guys have been hearing so much about these men in sports abusing their significant other, their spouses, their lovers, their children, and I just wanted to come in and share my experience with this, my personal experience, and also my advice and opinion about domestic violence. So if you guys are interested, then of course continue to watch. Being a woman who was abused by the man who said he loved me, it's not easy. It's not as easy as everyone says it is to just leave. Um, you think, anyway, that it's not that easy. You think because he said he loved you, um, that this is going to be, that first time is going to be just that one incident, and that would be it. You think that it was your fault, and you caused it, and if you just be quiet, if you just not make him angry or do something to upset him, then it won't happen again. And so you start to justify why he hit you. You start making up excuses why it happened. It was always your fault. It was something you did, something you could have done better. The house wasn't clean. His food wasn't on the table when he came home. You didn't pick up the laundry. Whatever excuse you can come up with, you make those excuses until you run out. Until you run out of excuses, until you run out of explanations and reasons why you're being abused. And because he loved me, because he said he loved me, I thought that I could fix him. I thought that I could show him that the love that I had for him, wasn't going anywhere. No matter what happened, no matter what he did, I would be there, and I would stick it out with him. I would be his ride or die girl, okay? And it escalated. It did not decrease. It escalated. It started happening more frequently, and because it was happening so regularly, you got used to it. You were able to hide it from family and friends and coworkers. He threatened to, if I ever said anything to anyone, if I went to his boss or my friends, then he would kill me. And now you're afraid. Now you are afraid of the man who said he loved me. Now you don't know what to do. You're stuck. You try to deal with it. You try to again, not make him angry. You try to make everything perfect, and of course everything can't be perfect. No, because it's not you. It's not you. It's something inside of him. It's something he's dealing with. It's something deeper than you can fix. And for me, it took several times, that I left. The first time I left, he swore it wouldn't happen again. And of course, I came back. The second time I left, and I went back on my own. I was missing him. Even though I was being abused, I was missing him. As crazy as that may sound or seem, was my home. That was the path I chose to take, and I thought I had to stick it out. I thought I had to give it as much of a chance as I could give it, and I went back. But because I did go back on my own without him coercing me to come back, without him flowering me or saying sweet things to me, and I came back on my own. Obviously, I was okay with being, his punching bag. Um, and then I got pregnant and had a baby, and the abuse started to transfer. It started transferring from me to the baby, and that's when I knew for me it was over. I couldn't allow that to happen to my child. Okay, me, I could take care of. I can defend myself. That was my, I guess, three strikes, and I was out. The third time, I left. I left the key to the house. I left the key to the car. I knew I wasn't going back, and I was one of the lucky ones. I was one of the ones who survived, who got out before anyone was seriously hurt. And there are so many women who don't get out in time. They don't get the three strikes. They don't get second chances. Um, when a man is abusing you, the man who said he loved you, and he's abusing you, you got to get out. No matter what thrills and frills that comes with it, you don't want to be a statistic. I understand. I understand that better than anyone. I didn't want to be another single mom. I didn't want to go home to my parents with my tail tucked between my legs and saying I failed at this. I didn't know how I would survive trying to raise a child on my own. And it got to a point where I thought I would have to hurt him, or he would have to hurt me for me to get out. When when I came to my senses and realized I can just leave and not come back. And so that's what I did. I left and I didn't go back. I didn't look back. I got as far away from him as I could get. And lucky for me, I had a mom who carried a gun. And she told him that, if you want her, you come and get her, and I'll be waiting for you. So needless to say, he never showed. He never came back to get me. But the message, ladies, is if he hits you once, he's going to hit you again. Okay? I know you've probably heard it before. You've probably seen it. And I know I did. I saw it with family and friends who were abused. And I always thought, I always said to myself, I would never let a man hit me like that. I would never let a man abuse me. And I guess the old saying is never say never. Because I did. I let a man abuse me. I let a man hit me, kick me, pick me up and throw me down on the floor. I did those things. I allowed that to happen until I couldn't do it anymore. And so I hope this video helped someone who's going through that. I'm hoping that this video will help someone out there who think they're in this alone, that no one understands how difficult it is to walk away. I left a nice home. I left Um, I left a car, I left a nice home, I left clothes. Um, but the most important thing is I left with my life and that of my child, and that's what's important. The material things that I left behind, I doubled, tripled that in my lifetime, and I'm so thankful that I had the strength, and I had the strength to leave. And you guys, you have the strength to leave. You can make it without him. You can make it without the material things. Um, the most important thing is to leave before it's too late. And trust me, trying to stay in that relationship for your children is not a good thing, because the children will end up hating you for it. They will be angry that you allowed that kind of abuse to happen to you or to them. And in the long run, it's just not worth it. Your children will be much, much better off without that kind of family lifestyle. Okay, so I just wanted to come in and share that with whoever may be going through this experience, who may see someone going through this experience. Try to talk to them. Try to let them know that you know what's going on. Sometimes we think, those of us who are going through the abuse, that we're fooling our friends and our family, and that you guys don't know what's really going on. But if you do know, let them know that you know. Call them out on it, and hopefully that will help them see the light before it's too late, before that light is dimmed forever. Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you guys, and I pray that it helps. Okay, thanks for listening, watching, and of course sharing this video. You guys be blessed and a blessing, and I'll see you on my next video. This is the lady signing off for now. Bye.